there's always a tension between liberty and equality. Any law that prohibits discrimination limits the freedom to discriminate. But for over half century, we've been clear that we don't allow people to discriminate, even in the name of their religion. And that's why I think the Supreme Court in Fulton should affirm the lower courts and rule in favor of the city of Philadelphia.
Because the Quakers were exempted, something terrific came out of it, and that is that the Quakers started the abolitionist movement and the Underground Railroad. At the time, the prevalent thinking was that we should have slaves, that there should be racial discrimination. Many of the terrific civil rights advancements we've been able to make in this country have been precisely because of religious exemptions.
I would encourage everyone, as they're thinking more deeply about this, to think about the question of the difficulties that would arise if you took seriously the claim that the law in America should be that if you have a religious objection to a law that is not designed to oppress you as a religious minority, you just don't like the law, that courts have to work hard to evaluate that religious objection, and government has to work extra hard to overcome the assumption that government laws are otherwise legitimate. It was precisely because he thought that was impossible that Justice Scalia decided in Employment Division versus Smith that that was just not a workable law and a workable way for us to all get along as people of different religious faith traditions in a single society.
This seemed to be weighing on the minds of the justices, I think, and in oral argument was just what is at stake for these children? Who is really going to be harmed and the victim here? Because the city has already admitted that it has a shortage of homes for these foster children. It doesn't have enough right now. In fact, the same month that they closed down Catholic Social Services, they had announced that there was an urgent need for more foster parents. And right now, beds are empty, foster homes are sitting available that the city won't place children with because Catholic Social Service can't agree to what the city is now requesting them to do. And that is to agree in advance that they would be willing to certify same-sex couples, which violates Catholic Social Services beliefs about marriage.